Television for 3 years in a row. Cavaretta's Deli in Canoga Park, California, with the same owner for 28 years. Go to cavarettasdeli.com. That's CAVARETTASDELI.com. Cavaretta's Deli.
Welcome back. I am Fred Dreyer, along with Michael Horn here on CRN.com, Digital Talk Radio.
CRNtalk.com, and we're on all the channels on your cable system, all the radio stations, AM and FM. It's the great Fred Dreyer, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the football great from the Los Angeles Rams, a guy who handicaps pretty well, also Mr. Hunter. And now this Land's End show that you did that I got to go check out. I didn't know about that. I got to check it out.
We did a couple of shows down there. It was supposed to be a real nice opportunity for a television series, but the ratings were terrific. But the business side fell through, and we lost our spot in syndication.
Yeah.
But we only did 22 hours. We did a 2-hour movie and then 21-hour episodes.
What was the concept of the show?
It was called Land's End, and it was about my character, Mike Land, who is transplants from Southern California as an ex-LA police officer, kind of like a Hunter type of a guy, who gets caught up down there with a friend, played by Jeff Lewis, who is arrested when his airplane slams into the Commandante's house.
That's tough.
Yeah, and so we wind up getting a job at the Westin Hotel. Remember the Westin Hotel?
Yes,
The beautiful Westin Hotel.
The Westin's still down
there.
It's
still down.
That's right where I was staying, very near that Westin Hotel.
Yeah, there's the Giggling, not the Giggling Marlin, but there's the Twin Dolphin.
Twin Dolphin has been knocked down.
You're kidding.
Oh, they flattened it. They're trying to build something new, and they flattened it. Yeah,
well,
that was a beautiful hotel.
It was a great resort while it lasted, because it had no televisions.
Yeah.
And it had little bungalows,
Yes.
but people don't want that now. They want to go down
They
there.
want TV.
They want a casino in their living room.
Yes, they really do. That's a rim shot. Thank you, Tommaso.
Thanks, Mike.
I'll do it from now on. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, but let's get back to this topic of what's going on in the Republican Party.
Kind of the country is at stake here, you're saying. It's like this is a very interesting, you think the most important election of certainly our lives, and you think in the country's history, because we need to pull this country back from being left of center. The Republicans are left of center. Pull it back to when it was Reagan was there, to be right of center, so that the Democrats are left of center, the Republicans are right of center, and now we can start getting a country that works.
Well, you want to go back to the Constitution, and that's where it will work, and that's where all people will gain their freedom in every way, freedom in every way. There's two things. There's racism, and then there's the demonization of class warfare that the left uses. What I like about what's going on right now with these candidates is they're beginning to talk about, and believe me, it's Herman Cain, who's a Tea Party guy.
Yes.
He's the one that came out and brought up tax reform.
I love this guy.
Into the arena.
I love
He's
Herman Cain.
forcing left of center, Mitt Romney, and Perry.
Perry's sort of out of it now, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, the point is
struggling right now.
Well, here's where we're going with this. Those guys would not have come up with that, because Rick Perry, frankly, cannot articulate an idea. And he can't seem to organize the fact that what is necessary is this. In order to win this election and get the nomination of the base, forget the party for a minute, the base of America. Remember, 75% of the conservative Republican base that's out there that hasn't spoken up yet, when they're polled, they don't say anything. And right now it's going back and forth between Mitt Romney and Cain. Cain has surged ahead with his 999 plan. Romney is all over the place, and he still is viable, certainly because of his experiences in business. But that's not all. What you need from the presidential candidate is somebody who rallies America, gets them to feel good about being American. And what is that? The Constitution, and somebody who is going to be able to infuse optimism into everybody.
When did we last feel good about being Americans. I'll tell you when. It was Ronald Reagan. And now you got President Obama and everybody else always apologizing for this or apologizing for that. My gosh, we are Americans. We're proud of it. And Herman Cain seems to be expressing that, where when I hear him speak, he answers a question, and I can actually understand the answer. It's not just BS rhetoric coming back at me like all the other political candidates. He's different.
He's the most likable.
Yes.
He has got as much of a background, if not better, than Mitt Romney. And he is Tea Party all the way. He's common sense. He understands the Constitution. He loves America, loves being an American.
And the other guy that says the same kind of stuff is Gingrich. I understand when he's talking.
Newt is making a move. He's third.
He's making a move as a vice presidential candidate,
yeah, he's
I think.
third. But the beauty of all of this is that it's being talked about openly. And I love the fact that 75% of the base is laying in the weeds, getting ready to make some decisions here after they see a little bit more. And we'll have a lot more to talk about on this subject and many other elements. Here we got some pretty good sound bites for you. Got some insouciance coming from Joe Biden, our vice president.
Joe Biden's on the show today.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
He's unbelievable. But don't go away. We will be right back.